But what's the question again? I don't really approve of it. Like I granted I've done it before, like just to be, so I don't be like, so I'm not saying like, oh, it's whack, you know, like I guess I know what it is and now I'm able to speak for it. Like I understand the recreation of it, it's like fun or whatever, but I feel like it's a little bit overrated. Because like when I've done it, I was like, oh, this is it, this is the hype. I feel like there are much more alternative, sober ways, innately ways to feel a certain way. I don't feel as if I necessarily need to have fun and be in an altered state. And then I get the debate that it's like, oh, but if you're high and doing something fun, then you're even more happy and more fun. And I'm just like, yeah, like come on now. Like people back then, they didn't have to do this, you know, like, and then there's like other reasons why people do it, you know, because they're like sad and they want to be happy, but it's also like that's like numbing your feelings and emotions as a person. It's like you're never gonna get away from that pain if you continuously keep doing this, you know. You have to feel it out thoroughly as a person to be able to get over it properly.
I mean, everyone is different. If it legalizes, I wouldn't smoke it. I don't smoke it now, I wouldn't smoke it in the future, but if that makes people happy, then
I think that it's a big step forward for people like Phil Murphy to make sure that it becomes legalized and stuff. I think that we should look into having it become legalized. I don't really see an issue with it considering that people smoke cigarettes and we can drink alcohol, so there can definitely be some restrictions on it and whatnot, so I think it's good.
I think it was like decriminalized in New Jersey recently or something like that, or it will be by a certain date, and whatever, I don't care. If it does, if it doesn't, people are still smoking weed, so.
I think it's kind of stupid that we're not allowed to because everybody does it, we just hide and do it, so it's just, you know, kind of stupid to have no marijuana.
I think that they should join Canada, you know. If anything, it eliminates further incarcerations for petty reasons. So like people would be able to, you know, distribute this without having to face consequences, you know, for that. And that would bring not only financial benefit to the government, but also to the person who's directly selling it. So, yeah, and for health reasons too. So I would say homeopathic treatments are better than drugs for prescriptions.
Honestly, I honestly I don't care too much. Yeah, I don't favor. I wouldn't be against it. I just have nothing to do. Yeah.
You gotta be more like Canada.
Yeah. Say gotta be more like Canada.
Yeah.
I don't do it, but like, yeah, it like makes it relaxes
why not?
people. So it does less stuff than cigarettes and stuff. So it doesn't make any sense.
I think it's funny how they legalize synthetic opioids and alcohol. And alcohol is probably like it's hard. And once somebody gets addicted to alcohol, like they can die if they like just like cold cut stop. They always say that marijuana is like the gateway drug to other drugs. People 9 times out of 10 start drinking before they even start smoking marijuana out of everything. So you know, I smoke cigarettes, as you can see, but who knows, man? I could have been smoking dope. Like, yeah. Well, if they legalize marijuana, man, that'd probably be better, like for everybody.
You know, I get it. Like, I'd rather someone smoke than like do coke or something like that. You know, or like do something stupid, like just smoke. You know. But it's also like, you know, the effects of it in terms of like lowering inhibition and things like that. Like it's still so new now. Like even though we were doing it in the 70s, like not so much research was done on it. And a drug is a drug, whether how mellowing it is.
Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. So like, I guess that. I mean, I know how most of the time marijuana is actually used as like medicine for certain patients in hospitals. And I guess like if it's being used on those terms, then yeah, okay, fine. If you gotta use it, you gotta use it.
I think marijuana should be legal because, you know, it's not really hurting anyone. If anything, it helps people. I've never seen anyone get addicted to weed or like get sent to the hospital for it. and it's just causing too many problems for no reason. Like, you know, if you have it on you, you shouldn't like have to go to jail for it. Like, you should just be able to do what you want. Freedom. We're supposed to be free.
I know, like, I feel as if it's gonna happen. Like, you know, we're legalizing it now, but now more states are gonna start doing it, and now we're gonna end up having more intricate, I guess, laws on marijuana in terms of like the weight distribution, people like selling it and stuff. I just hope that it doesn't backfire. I don't know, like, it's just a little bit scary to know that like one day it's gonna become something just really norm, like something that anyone's gonna be able to do, and God knows what those effects are for the future.